Guys, good morning all of you. So last session we discussed about OSGI component. Yeah, this is the document which we discussed in the last session. We discussed about the bundle life cycle. There are 5 stages: install state, resolve state, start, active, and stop and uninstall. So when you give the command, first the bundle will go to the install state and it will check the dependencies. And if there any issue with the dependencies, it will be in the install state only. It will be in the install state only. And if there is no issue with the, I would say, all the dependencies, then it will go to resolve state. And internally you have the start method, and start method will be active. Then our bundle also will be active. Okay. If you want to stop the bundle permanently, temporarily, then there is a method, that is the stop method. You can stop the bundle. And there is an uninstall. If you want to remove the bundle completely from the AM server, then there is the option uninstall. This is bundle lifecycle. Okay, in the interview perspective, so compulsory they will ask the questions on the bundle lifecycle. Next we have the R7 annotations. These R7 annotations also called as OIJ annotations. So there are almost 8 annotations: at the rate component, at the rate activate, at the rate deactivate, at the rate modified, at the rate object class definition, at the rate attribute definition, at the rate designate, at the rate reference. These are the annotations which we have in the OIJ. So in the interview perspective, some interviews they will ask, could you please explain about R7 annotations? Some interviews they will ask, can you please explain about OIJ annotations? Okay, there are two names you have, either OIJ annotations or R7 annotations. So you have to remember all these annotations: at the rate component, activate, deactivate, modified, object class definition, and attribute definition, designate, reference, designate and reference. Now, why we are going with the OSGI component? Because all backend topics are normal Java classes only. But normal Java classes, they don't have the ability to listen the events. Like if any node created, node modified, these kind of actions cannot be listened by the normal Java classes. That is the reason we are converting normal Java class into OSGI component or OSGI service. Now, OSGI component or OSGI service, they can listen the event lifecycle. They can listen the event lifecycle. This is the one purpose of the OSGI component and service. And second purpose is we can read the dynamic values. We can read the dynamic values. Dynamic values meaning, for example, normally we know already class name, we know already instance variables. Initialization of instance variables is like recommended or not recommended. Here it is not recommended. For example, int age equal to, I am mentioning as 20. So if I assign the value here, this is the not recommended approach. So what we can do actually, these instance variables, all the values we can read dynamically. So that how we can achieve? We can achieve by using OSGI configurations. We can achieve by using OSGI configurations. Instead of writing manually, we can pass the values dynamically, and with the dynamic values, we can assign the values dynamically, and so like that we can achieve the dynamic configurations. Dynamic configurations. Hope you guys understood. So these are the many very important. So regularly we use OSGI configurations, and this is the concept of OSGI component or service. So last session what we did actually, we taken one OSGI component, and in that normal Java class that we converted into OSGI component, and again that we converted into immediate equal to. These are few attributes I'm adding, meaning when the bundle got deployed, so immediately the bundle, the component should be in active. That I am saying through attributes. Here I taken like activate, and there is a method I taken like public void activate method, and inside I written some message. I written some message, right? The message is like some message log. I created log, and in that where actually I pass some message log info, and where I can pass some message, like this is activate like this. We return and we deploy whatever you return the code, meaning this is the message that should be displayed on the logger file. Hope you guys already, everybody is completed the one, right? Here I can create the logger file, private static final logger log equal to, next there is a logger factory get class. Here actually we give our name, class name. My class name is demo dot class. Whatever the methods will be available in this class, all the methods will be triggered. The same thing I am copied, and this I will change to deactivate. And here also I would like to mention some deactivate, and this I can change to modified. Okay. Yeah, this is the OSGI component we written in the last session. Now today we'll try to understand OSGI service. OSGI service. The first point is OSGI service is extension of OSGI component. Extension of OSGI component. We can convert component to, we can convert we can convert we can convert component to OSGI component to service, but we cannot convert service to component. OSGI service we cannot convert convert OSGI service into component. Are you guys clear with my statements what I'm saying? Okay, so OSGI service is the extension of OSGI component, and we can convert OSGI component to OSGI service. We cannot convert OSGI service into OSGI component. Now come to here. So the same class I am taking, @, component, and coming to here, and simply here I am adding one more extension. Now this is component or service. This is the component. This component I am changing to service by adding one attribute, that is service equal to class name. Now this is called service class. When I mention the attribute service equal to this one, then the same class will be act like as the service. Only the thing is, first we will create the component, and that when you add the property attribute, that is service equal to class name, then the same OSGI component converted into OSGI service. OSGI service. Today what we can do actually, this service, we can create one more service. That service you can call to this component, and we have to print all the methods, like whatever the methods message available in this that one, and whatever the message available in this one. So we can call all the methods messages. So that we can do. So last session we did actually where I will go ID demo. This is what this is component demo component. Okay. Normal in AM CRXT we will create a component, that is the different. This is the Java program component. Okay. This is the OSGI component, that is normal component. Okay. Both are different. Now this is the component, and here I would like to create one more service where I can create class, and I am mentioning the name as demo service. Demo service is the name. This demo service I am converting into the, as of now this is normal Java class. This normal Java class I am converting into at the rate service. First we need to change to component, and we need to add the service equal to demo service dot class. Okay. Next immediate equal to true and enable equal to. So these are the attributes we need to add. I hope you guys are clear. Now what is this? This is the service. Now what is this? This is the component. This is the component. They both are different. When you add the service attribute, now this is behave like as the, now this is behave like as service. Now this is service. So here also I can take the same methods, whatever the methods which is available. I'm coming to here, I'm copying the same methods. Here also I create logger file. I can say private static final logger get logger. Here actually I am giving current class name. What is the current class name of? This is the current class name, right? Copying this one, and then I keep. Okay. I created logger file. So however I created in the previous session, same way I created here as well. Now I am taking three annotations. One is upgrade accurate, and here I also I would like to take the method public void accurate method, and log dot info. Here I can print the message that is actually message coming from the accurate method. Next deactivate demo service. Same way I am copying here as well. There is an annotation that is modified. Yeah. So this is the service, right? Now there is a annotation. The annotation is at the rate reference. The purpose of at the rate reference annotation is which is used to call the one service into another service or another component. Now this is what this is service. Now I want to call the service into in this class. So there is a annotation that is at the rate reference annotation. Now simply I can mention at the rate reference and the class name. Class name is demo service, right? Demo service. Yeah. And demo service. And here I am creating the object like this. That is some demo service. Okay. This is the service which I created inside the services. This one. Okay. This is one Java file, and this is one Java file. This Java file I am calling to here. I am calling to here. Now demo service, and this is the object, and this is actually this is demo service. Okay, fine. I'm saving this one. Now can able to call this one demo service. You can able to call the demo service. Okay, here also possible. Okay, so from that you can able to print log info. You can directly call the service object demo service. This one. We injected from there to here. Now when you deploy this one, there is a service demo service, and we called from there to here. Now I am doing the deployment. Now you can do the deployment. There is a terminal, you can open the terminal. Before that you have to open AIM instance. Go to normal your project wherever it is available. In my case, this is available in this batch. So simply I am going inside, and here I would like to open CMD, and here I would like to put the normal connection. So the thing is here we need to understand. So one service you can able to call, in another service or another component, another service or another component. So next, one more advantage is in the OSGI configurations. One more advantage with the help of OSGI service and component, that is OSGI configurations. I am going to the notepad, so where actually come to here, and so I hope you guys understood how normal Java class you can convert into the component, how normal Java class you can convert into the service. Okay, now we'll try to understand OSGI configurations. Normally OSGI configurations meaning, come to here. For example, I would like to take normal as the employee, like a public class name, and I would like to take the employee configurations. Employee configurations. So here basically, if you take the employee, what might be the employee, how the details like employee name, employee salary, employee ID. So the same employee will continue in the same company, no right? So the employee, there is chances to change the company as well. If any new employee will join in the company, so every time we need to go to the code base, no need. Without going to the code base, we can give new employee details in the dynamic configurations. That is the advantage with the dynamic configurations. That is the advantages with the dynamic configurations. The same classes I can write, and then I can show you, you will get the clarity on it. Okay. Coming to here, there is a demo service. The demo service component service equal to demo service dot class, and immediate equal to true, and enable equal to true. Logger activate, deactivate, modify, and if I come to here, at the rate reference name equal to demo service, and coming to here, now come to here, activate content, deactivate content, deactivate content. Save this one and then we can do the deployment. Next we have the dynamic configurations. Dynamic configurations. So basically here also I would like to take there are three properties. Two classes I can take. One is the dynamic configuration implementation, and here I could take directly I can take, and then directly I can write here. So I am coming to the services. In the services, first I can create one more Java class. Yeah, here I could mention normal Java class, that is actually dynamic employee configurations. Employee configurations. Employee configurations. IMPL, and this is the one class which I created. This class I am converting into component. Component. Immediate equal to true, and enable equal to true. Next here I am taking the properties. Properties are, I would say, like employee name, public string, employee name. Okay. Next one is public employee ID, int employee ID. Next we have public double employee salary. Normally instead of assigning the values like this is hard coding. For example, the employee name is Raju. So there is a chance like after 4 months, employee also might be changed. There is a chance, right? Meaning, in that case, every time we need to come to the code base, we need to change the values. That is not a recommended approach. So instead of that one, so we can actually can take the values dynamically. Okay, so public string employee int ID. Next, I would say I would like to take methods like activate method, public void activate, and this is the scope of this one. And inside deactivate, I would like to take the deactivate. These are the predefined annotations. So along with I am taking one more method also, that is public void update configurations. Update configurations. Okay, from here to here, this is the scope of the update configurations method. Okay, this is the employee implementation, and there is one more class we need to take, that is actually go and then create the Java annotations. So here I would like to mention employee configurations, and here you can convert this class as the dynamic by using, that is object class definition. Object class definition, and where actually I can mention name equal to employee configurations. Configurations. Okay, and enabled equal to true. Okay, so normally I'm taking only one description. Now inside this employee configurations have the properties. The properties are like I would say public string employee name, and here this is normal property, right? This I want to make as the dynamic by using attribute definition. Attribute definition. So here I could add the properties are like uh, name. Name is I would like to give the name, that is some Raju. Raju is the employee name. And description description is Raju is a good boy. Next required. So next one is next type, attribute type equal to. So normal I am taking as of now three. One is name, description, required. Okay, this is with respect to only name property. Same way I am doing with respect to other as well, like employee salary. Here this is employee ID, and this is employee. This is employee ID, and this is salary, employee salary. Come to here, change employee ID is some 200, and description is also. This is group number, this is lucky number, and okay, object class definition, attribute definition, and there is no connection between this and this, right? We need to make the connection. How we can make the connection? That we can make the connection. So this also can convert into the service. Service equal to the class name. Then create the class for this class. Okay, fine. Now come to here. Now we need to make the connection between them by using designate. Designate, and here OCD equal to the class name. The class name is employee configuration dot class. So this is the connection I made. Now there is a annotation that is reference. Use reference, and call the class name emp OSGI configuration, emp configurations dot emp configuration, and this you can pass as a parameter to all the methods. Copying this one, I'm pasting to here, and I'm pasting to here, and I'm pasting to here, and I'm pasting to here. And there is a logger method. We need to track all the files. So here actually I would like to create the logger file. create logger file, private, static, anywhere you can create. For example, I am creating after variables, private, static, final, logger, log equal to logger factory. Now I want to initialize the instance variable. If I want to initialize the instance variable, there is a keyword this dot emp name equal to emp configurations dot emp name. Same way I can do remaining as well. This dot emp id equal to emp configurations dot emp id. Next this dot emp I would say salary equal to emp configuration dot salary, employee salary, and here we need to change into is a so this is the thing, name and ID, salary and name. Simply I'm copying from here and I'm okay, here I'm changed to the variable names, like which is actually employee name and the employee I can say ID, and next one is employee salary, name, ID, salary, employee salary. Okay, so see, same program we are writing. Okay, and we need to call that method in the active method. Come to here, this method update configuration method you should call to inside active method. And this is actually I would like to mention the variable name. Okay, this is the main thing. So inside normal you can write a deactivate normal messages you can pass. This I can pass to remaining other all methods as well, like deactivate and modify as well. Saving this one and the same way. This is okay done. Next go to configurations. So see here attribute definition. These are all the values we take. And when you deploy this one, we will create one logger file. All the values will be displayed in the logger files. And there is a now you can open again. We need to create one logger file. Go to open your localhost 4502. You can deploy the this one. Now go to configurations with your name, whatever the name you given. So I given the configuration name is this one. This is the configuration name. You can copy this EMP configuration. Can go to and then open the OSGI configurations. Go to OSGI and there is the configurations. You can open the configurations and you can look with the name. So see here, name visible or there. Yes, Razu 300 and something, right? So I'm changing to before that I would like to create logger file. Go to log support, string log support, and I'm creating the logger. Here I can mention employee data dot log, and here also I would like to give the path. I'm copying the path from there to here. Demo service dot. Our class name is not showing here. Come to here, employee configurations, embedded equal to, and service equal to employee configurations. The name should be displayed there. Service equal to zero rate lower. Normally you will get the specific class name. You will get the specific class name. Okay, so as of now I'm taking the entire demo. So demo already there. Demo services. I want to track all the files available under the services. So simply I'm clicking on that, and I'm going to the OSGI configurations, and I can look for the EMP configurations, and there is a configurations. Click on that, and then you can add the values. So here I would like to add the author in the values. So this employee IDs I am giving some 1000, and here also I am giving some Rani, and here also I am giving the values some 2 lakhs, some 2 lakhs. Okay, so when I save this one, this data should be populate on my logger file. That is our scenario. Go to the AEM, and there is a author instance. In the author instance, there is the logs. There is the empd dot log that you can open with the user student. So employee dot log. The data should be displayed here. Mm, we have to cross verify. So somewhere we made the mistake. Component. So everything is the same. So I hope I need to restart my system. I thought everything is the correct, but when it is also deployed. When I go to the bundles and when you create the log support, that will be displayed out. If not, your logs will be displayed in the default logs, that is error.logs. There is a error.log. You can open the error.log. There you can check the name with some run. Anywhere is the run. Employee ID. mm, the value should be displayed. Okay, whatever the values we entered in the level, the value should be displayed here. So that is the scenario. So everything is right. You can author the values. Specific class name should be visible here. Class name is not showing here. Basically, it will display. I thought I need to restart my system. Okay. So when you deploy this one, when you want to create the logger file with that specific class name, that class name should be displayed here. And when you create the logger file, if you open that logger file, whatever the values you authored, that values should be displayed on that logger file. So that is the scenario. That is called dynamic configurations. So in your case, you have to try that one. And if you stuck anywhere, you can do it. Okay, I hope you guys are clear. So stop.